Because to beat our guy that had the world record, they had to cheat. They did cheat to beat him. So our guy actually wrote the Xbox, not the Xbox, the Forza, and complained about it. Why they still allowing people to cheat on the global leaderboard. And they said they'll look into the issue. Of course, that's probably that generic message that they send everyone. They missed the start point, the start time, when they started from another area on the game. And they missed one checkpoint. Start and said why are they still allowing people that are cheating to gain those titles, where he should be the one that's still holding that world record, because he's the one that's done it legitimately. It's not fair for our guys where they spend so much time getting these world records, and then there's a guy from one of the top clubs in Forza that goes out and does a cheat to beat them. Bullshit. They call themselves one of the best clubs in the world. A load of crock of shit, if you ask me. Just because our guys can beat them. So yeah, I told our guy to message Forza and see what they'll do about it. And of course they wrote back and said we'll look into the situation, but I'm pretty sure that's just a generic message that they send everyone. No, not yet. No, we're still waiting for a reply to say that they've actually done something about it. But we're never going to get that reply. I guarantee it. Because it'll be just a generic message that they send everyone. Just that clubs get jealous of our guys because when it comes to real racing, our guys are the best in the world, man. Legit real racing. Whatever it is. People have to start cheating to beat them. So what happens is, you know, the start line where you start from, right? It's classed as a checkpoint, right? So where they're starting from is quarter of the way down the track, and not going through the start point. They glitch it, yeah. They find a glitch in the system. So what they do is they do the race, and then they drive around everywhere around the course, and they find a glitch in the system where they can use that to their advantage. So instead of hitting the checkpoint, they start off at the second checkpoint, right? So when our guy goes through the start line, the first checkpoint, they're at the second checkpoint starting. Get me? Do you want me to show you the cut? I'll show you what they're doing. I can show you it. No, it was only recently, probably about 3-4 days ago. But we've done other things in the past and written to the Forza as well, but they've done nothing about it. When you watch this video clip, you'll notice that the ghost I'm going against, it's not there at the start, but if you look to the right, when I go through the start, because the ghost should be right next to you when you go through the start. If you look to the right across into the field, you'll see a car going across the field. And then if you look to the second checkpoint, it'll pretty much go through that checkpoint and use that as their start of the race, instead of using the start line as the race. Just watch the video clip. If you miss it, just replay it again. I mean, to the left. Watch to the left across the field when my car goes through the. We were starting one. But they're supposed to be, that guy is supposed to be right next to you. Instead, he starts off at the second checkpoint. But the top, both number 1, 2, and 3 do the same thing. The only way they can beat people that race in this game for real. They've got to cheat, and they call themselves one of the best clubs in Forza. And they're full of shit. Because they use PC modded tunes as well as they cheat in the game to get their positions. And nothing compared to our guys. Yep, they use PC modded cars where they recode that car. The guy that's in 1% that codes cars, he's a coder. And he's capable of putting like 1000%. He's capable of putting 1000% downforce on cars, as well as the you can put any motor into it from out of the game. So like if it's the Pure 50, you can put the Ferrari Evo motor into it.